my phone, it was black on black. Yeah, you're live now.
You want me to go ahead with the actual? Good morning, everyone. This will serve as our 3-minute warning. We'll begin starting in 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to make it to your seats and the program will start. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please find your seat, and it's time for us to begin our program. Good morning, everyone. My name is Eugene Sills Jr. I'm the President and CEO of the Saginaw County Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is proud to host the State of the County, State of the City address each year, where we provide you important information about our community and give you access to our local leaders. As we begin this morning, I'd like you to please stand and rise for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The Chamber has been very busy working on our mission to communicate, to connect, and to influence on behalf of our members and to create a thriving economy also on behalf of our members in Saginaw County and beyond. I'd like to share a few of the ways that we do that through some upcoming events that you may want to add to your calendars. First off, we have our Chamber Annual Chairman's Ball, and it's coming up this month on Saturday, February 28th. This year's experience is the difference as we welcome you to fly the Saginaw skies, where you'll enjoy an open bar, dinner, live music, dancing, and Fun Money Casino in the Saginaw Skies Lucky Landing Lounge. The 2026 ball also honors our very own Saginaw Spirit with the Corporate Community Service Award, and we hope that you all can make it. Buy your tickets today. Then on Thursday, March 26th, we invite you to join us with the Chamber's 163rd annual meeting. We'll enjoy lunch, we'll discuss accomplishments, we'll look forward to some new and exciting opportunities, and we'll honor our Chamber volunteers. Please register today and help us celebrate 163 years of serving this community. For these and other Chamber events, please visit our website at www.saginawchamber.org, or to register, you can also visit that same link, and you can learn more about what's happening in Saginaw County. And now I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our elected officials, our administrators, and our public servants and special guests. Please stand as I call your name or your group, and please remain standing. Since it is an extensive list and an impressive list, I'd like to ask you to hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. And first, I'd like to ask any legislators or representatives to please stand up and remain standing. Legislators or their representatives, could you please stand now? And now the following individuals, please join them. All County of Saginaw, City of Saginaw, Township, and other elected officials. Would you please stand? Saginaw ISD, school superintendents, would you please stand? Any police, fire, sheriff department, or emergency medical service representatives, would you please stand? And any chamber board members, past or present, would you please stand? We want to thank all of you for your leadership and service to this community and to this region. Please join me in acknowledging these elected officials, public servants, and volunteers for their hard work on behalf of our community. We're glad you could join us today. Thank you. It is vitally important that the business community work in partnership with local government, policymakers, and more to make sure that our community is an exceptional place to call home, to work, and to enjoy, and also to share with our families. That is the reason the Chamber brings you this program each year, something we would not be able to do without the help of our sponsors. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the first of today's two speaker sponsors. Please welcome to the podium President and CEO of Spence Brothers, Herbert A. Spence III.
morning, everyone. And thank you, Eugene. Spence Brothers is honored to sponsor this great event again. I hope you all have been studying Spence Brothers' long history, because I invite you all to now stand up and play Which Building Did Spence Brothers Not Build? So please stand up for round one. If you don't know your history, you'll get to sit down soon. Okay, 3 of these historic buildings, are they up there? Were built by Spence Brothers during our first 3 generations. Which one was not? I'm going to give you a hint. This slide was the same as last year, so this is going to be a test. If you think that we did not build the Grand Hotel, top left, raise your left hand. If you think we did not build Alpena High School, top right, raise your right hand. If you think we did not build the Saginaw City Hall, bottom left, raise your left foot. If you think we did not build the home of the best college basketball team in the country, Chrysler Arena, bottom right, please raise your right foot. Go blue. But safety first, hold on to a chair if you are raising a foot. And the answer is, we did not build the Grand Hotel, which was built a few years before the company started. So please remain standing if you guessed that correctly, if you had your left hand up. If not, please rest and watch others make a fool of themselves. Round 2 has buildings built while our 4th generation has been leading Spence Brothers over the last 25 years or so. If you think we did not build the Dow Event Center additions and renovations in 2000, completed in 2003 for the first year of the Spirit, raise your left hand. Raise your right hand if we did not build the MBS Terminal. Raise your left foot if we did not renovate the home of the best college hockey team in the country, Yost Ice Arena, go blue. And raise your right foot if we did not build solar farms in Huron County. Are you ready? Make your choice, and the answer is, please have a seat if you got this one wrong. We did not build the solar farms. If you did get it right, please keep standing for round 3. Spence Brothers is still building important projects in many communities in our 133rd year, but we are not building one of these. Please raise the appropriate hand or foot for the one that we are not building. Ready? And the shocking answer is, yes, although we did have a few people that volunteered to go work on this project, I can tell you during the winter, I did convince Spence Brothers that Kathy probably would be the toughest owner that we worked for. And, but I will say that she did make sure we had a great place to spend a lot of the winters in our retirement. So if you're still alive and working, time for our last round. These projects are all in pre-construction. They are all extremely important projects that will continue to help improve our region's quality of life and the economy. They will all start construction later this year. We are excited to be doing pre-construction services for 3 of them. Please raise the correct hand or foot for the one we are not currently working on. You all ready? Okay, the answer is, oh, I thought that might get a few people. It's not like we don't want to be part of the CMU Med School project, but they have not issued the RFP yet for construction management services, so maybe we will be, maybe it'll be on here next year. We'll see. We are not involved in the med school since it has not been awarded yet, but however, I think we should all be extremely thankful for CMU and SVSU, Great Lakes Bay Health, Covenant, My Michigan, Shaheen Development, TriStar, the county and the city for all of their significant investments of time and money in this incredible medical diamond development, which will certainly transform Saginaw over the next few years. Thanks also to Saginaw Future and the Chamber, and certainly Dr. Sam Shaheen for their decades of work and leadership to make this dream a reality. Many great projects take a while, but there is one that seems to be taking forever. Project that's had the longest delay happens to be the Super Bowl trophy room at Ford Field. Maybe it's better that we didn't show up like the Patriots did this year. If we're going to show up, we're going to win. So we're waiting for that time. The lines will be there eventually. Hopefully I'll be around to see it. So, sorry, there also are no trophies for those of you who were left standing, but I congratulate all of you and thank you all for playing. Before I introduce Chairman Taney, I need to correct part of Eugene's gracious introduction of me. I actually retired from the CEO position at Spence Brothers last year. My cousins Bob and Ed are now CEO and president, respectively, and are doing a great job along with our entire team of carrying on Spence Brothers' long legacy. I am still serving as chairman, and I'm still on a few community boards and committees around here, but Kathy and I are starting to spend most of the winters down in Florida, and we'll be spending a lot of the summers up at our place in northern Michigan. But however, as you can see, you haven't gotten rid of me. I'll still be around often, but even when I'm not, I will still always be proud to call Saginaw home. And now I do have the honor to introduce Chairman of the Saginaw County Board of Commissioners, Jack Taney. Chairman Taney, a lifelong resident of Saginaw County, currently resides in Carlton Township. He is a graduate of Saginaw St. Mary's Cathedral and CMU, where he earned a bachelor's degree, majoring in journalism and minoring in sociology. He retired after a 32-year career in outdoor advertising. Prior to that, he was an award-winning sports editor, sports columnist, and photographer. He is entering his third term as a Saginaw County Commissioner, representing District 2, which covers the city of Zilwaukee, Zilwaukee Township, Carlton Township, Kochville Township, and a portion of the city of Saginaw's east side. Jack serves on the Health Source Saginaw Board of Trustees, the Castle Museum Board of Directors, the Saginaw Valley State University Board of Fellows, Great Lakes Bay Region's Michigan Works Consortium Board, Saginaw Valley State University's Cardinal Athletic Hall of Fame Board, and the Harry Hawkins Committee. He is a member of the 100 Club of Saginaw, the Fortney Club of Saginaw, and the Historical Society of Saginaw. Additionally, he enjoys volunteering at the Saginaw Township Soccer Association's Party on McCarty, the Chamber of Commerce's Leadership Saginaw program, where he chairs, not surprisingly, the History Day program. And I just got to say, Jack knows his history, especially of our community. And I also need to say that he and the county and everyone at the city who are working very well together are in the process of making history here in Saginaw right now. We should all be very thankful. So please welcome Chairman of the Saginaw County Board of Commissioners, Jack Taney.
Thank you, Herb. You know, I've been attending these State of the City, State of the County for quite a long time. In that time, the one constant is Spence Brothers. So I reached out to the chamber. I know somebody there. I asked them how long Spence Brothers has been sponsoring State of the City, State of the County. And the chamber went to work, looked it up. Spence Brothers has been sponsoring it since 2003. So you do the math. Could I have a round of applause for Spence Brothers? So good morning. I'd like to thank the Saginaw County Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity to provide you with some of our accomplishments from the past year and a few of the projects we're going to tackle in 2026. So let's get started. It's a new season, it's a new day. Sorry, that's Brenda Moore's speech from last year. Where's the mayor? Brenda, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, okay? So the first slide, even though this slide reads Saginaw County, our official name is the County of Saginaw. And Saginaw County contains 3 cities, 27 townships, and 6 villages. The County of Saginaw envisions a diverse community that empowers all people to celebrate quality of life with pride. Our mission statement, our mission is to enhance the quality of life in our community in a respectful, efficient, and fiscally responsible way by providing the highest quality of services, including public safety, healthcare, a quality workforce, economic development, natural resources, parks and recreation, technology, entertainment, and infrastructure. So I wanted to include this next slide because it's the Saginaw County flow chart. If you look on the top of the flow chart, Saginaw County residents, the taxpayers will always be on top. We cannot function without them. It then trickles down to the Board of Commissioners, who are flanked by the 6 elected officials and our local judicial system. So with us today is a number of Saginaw County Commissioners. I'd like to introduce them by their district. And if you're here, please stand. Starting with District 1, Commissioner Mark Petrowski. I represent District 2. Richard Spitzer is in District 3. Sheldon Matthews in District 4. Tracy Slodowski in District 5. Denny Harris in District 6. John Kaziski in District 7. Jared Little, who is our Vice Chair, District 8. Former Judge Christopher Boyd, District 9. Lisa Coney, District 10. And Michael Webster, District 11. Thank you, Commissioners. There are 6 elected officials who were voted into office by the Saginaw County residents. They are, and please stand if you are in attendance, our County Clerk, Vanessa Guerra. It's Guerra. I've heard it pronounced 7 different ways. It's Guerra. Public Works Director, Brian Wendling. Sheriff William Fetterspiel. Treasurer Tim Novak Jr. Prosecuting Attorney John McColgan Jr. And our Register of Deeds, Katie Kelly. Our Saginaw County, yes, please. Our Saginaw County judges from the 10th Circuit Court, and again, please stand if you're here, led by Chief Judge the Honorable Julie Gaffke, the Honorable Darnell Jackson, the Honorable Andre Borello, the Honorable Manuel Trice III, and the Honorable Brittany Dicken. Our judges in the probate court, which encompasses the Juvenile and Family Division, Chief Judge the Honorable Patrick McGraw and the Honorable Barbara Meader. Thank you. And finally, our 70th District Court judges. Please stand if you're here. We've got the Honorable Elian Fickner, the Honorable Randy Jurens, the Honorable Terry Clark, the Honorable A.T. Frank, the Honorable David Hoffman, and our Magistrate Janae Lamar, who's a recent author. So I'd like to give a shout out to the Honorable Judge Julie Gafke. Under her guidance and leadership, we now have a legal self-help center which is located in the basement of the Saginaw County Courthouse. There are resources which will help people navigate the paperwork from the judicial system. Please be advised, they do not give legal advice. Also, Judge Gafke recently kicked off a new program called the Threads of Hope, which provides gently used clothing and toiletries for those in the court system. I just want to thank the judge for helping these individuals regain their dignity. So next slide, we've got our County Administrator, Mary Catherine Hanna, who's right here. Please stand. And she runs the day-to-day operations of Saginaw County, and we finally hired somebody to help her. We recently hired Gilbert Ramirez II as our Deputy County Administrator, specializing in grants and special projects. We nabbed him from the city of Pontiac, but he's a Saginaw native and a Heritage High School graduate. Thank you for coming home to Saginaw. So this next slide shows you all of our departments. And if you're keeping score at home, there's 28 different departments. And I just mentioned Administrator Hanna. All these fall under her watch. And each of these departments has their own budgets. She has to be knowledgeable about each and every department, and she does a tremendous job at that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about our 2025 highlights, starting with the phase 2 renovations here at the Dow Event Center. We're in the Jolt Celebration Club where we have new lighting. We also, new signage at the parking ramp across the street, and the sidewalks were fixed. We opened a state-of-the-art surgical center in our animal care and control center on Bay Road. We started working on plans to develop a regional medical examiner's office. That department stays busy. 2025, they investigated 1,411 deaths, which required 216 autopsies. Currently, bodies that need autopsies are shipped to Port Huron. We're trying our best to have that done here, because of course that comes with a price tag. We used $1.5 million of our opioid settlement funds to disperse to 4 programs: the Saginaw Gateway to Recovery, the Recovery Pathways, Shaping Solutions, and Parenting Education Program. We relocated our Mosquito Abatement Commission from Niagara Street over to Tower Line in Buena Vista Township. Our ARPA dollars, 100% allocated, 90% spent. So don't come knocking on our door. We have no money left. So the Saginaw County Courthouse was built in the 70s. We're going an extensive HVAC for the entire building, and that's quite a process. Started that in 2025. We also have a new county website to be ADA compliant. We trademarked our logo, and we have a new brand identity guide. Should mention we adopted a travel policy urging our employees to use MBS International Airport when fiscally responsible. So I want to break down a few of our departments. starting with the Animal Care and Control Center. The highlights, we've formed a partnership with Michigan State University. They will send students to Saginaw to train. We have a six-month embed program with Best Friends Animal Society. What that is, it's a national program that places Best Friends staff in leadership positions at shelters to work alongside our shelter staff and support them in reaching no-kill status. In 2025, they had over 2,500 animal intakes, over 1,000 adoptions, 246 animals were returned to their owner, 825 were transferred to rescue partners. That department launched an organizational reconstruction, now has 5 additional veterinarians, 3 licensed vet techs, and 5 new mid-level management positions. Another one of our departments is our Commission on Aging. We have 11 senior citizen centers. I'm a member of the Region 7 Area Agency of Aging Advisory Board, along with 9 other counties. We are envied by these other counties. They all have 1 senior center. We have 11. And we've got them spread throughout the county in Oakley, Buena Vista, Chesaning, Frankenmuth, Freeland, at the YMCA, in Hemlock, Maple Grove Township, a couple blocks away here over on Roosevelt Austin, in Saginaw Township, and our main office, the Eleanor Frank Center in Saginaw Township. They have a myriad of programs, the Commission on Aging, just a few of them, the Meals on Wheels program, foster grandparents program, nutrition education, case management, in-home support, minority outreach program, kinship caregiver support group, and cell phones for seniors that are free. But I really love it when our departments partner with each other. And our Commission on Aging partnered with the Sheriff's Department, I'm pointing to Under Sheriff Gomez, partnered with our Sheriff's Department on Project Lifesaver. And what that is, it's a collaborative effort between those two. The program is offered to Saginaw County residents who are affected by severe forms of dementia-related illnesses. It gives them access to a transmitter bracelet that is designed to assist in the tracking of locating of people who have the tendency to wander. So those two departments got together to launch that. Saginaw County Mosquito Abatement Commission. Our Mosquito Abatement Commission, they fight mosquitoes several different ways, with boots on the ground, by truck, by drone, and by aircraft. Our director, Bill Stanuzak, I know he's here, is very passionate about his job. I know quite a few of you belong to civic organizations in the community. If you ever looking for a speaker, contact Bill. He's very knowledgeable about what he does. They treated last year over 52,000 acres by aircraft, 52,000 stormwater catch basin treatments. Over 7,400 mosquito habitats were inspected. Over 2,500 miles of ditches were treated throughout our townships, villages, and cities. Perfect breeding ground, our tires, they collected over 4,100 scrap tires. They tested over 3,000 mosquito samples, treated 35 neglected swimming pools in the county, and they hire 50-plus seasonal staff, high school and college students. So the next slide is our Saginaw County Health Department. And our health department is leading a 13-member coalition committed to improving Saginaw, moving Saginaw from one of Michigan's unhealthiest communities to one of the top 25 healthiest communities. That's not Saginaw City, that's Saginaw County. We're one of the worst, and that Be Well program is striving and they're doing that through the Be Well program. On the next slide, it shows you all our Be Well partners. Our Saginaw County Health Department is led by our Health Director, Christina Harrington, and our Medical Director, Dr. Delisha Pruitt. As you can see by the logos of those 13 partners in the Be Well program, in 2025, the Health Department performed over 25,000 tests in their laboratory. That included over 12,000 water samples and over 10,000 drug tests. Also, nearly 10,000 school-aged children were screened for vision, and over 8,700 school-aged children were screened for hearing. Over 243,000 pounds of household chemicals, electronics, hazardous substances, and medication, they were diverted from local landfills thanks to our Clean Sweep program. This preserves and protects our groundwater. I'm elated to talk about our RX Kids program. We had the funding, we lost the funding, we regained the funding. It's a tremendous program that got its start in Genesee County by Dr. Monahan Atisha, or who I refer to as the Mother Teresa of Flint. Most of you are aware that pregnancy and parenting are both exciting and challenging, and expensive. The RX Kids program provides all pregnant mothers in the city of Saginaw and Buena Vista and Bridgeport townships with the no strings attached cash of $1,500 during pregnancy and $500 each month throughout the baby's first 6 months of life. The program, we just kicked it off in mid-January, and so far we've had 298 applicants, of which 88 were approved, and over $109,000 has been issued thus far. I want to thank the Saginaw Community Foundation for being a fiduciary for that program. The Medical Diamond Project. We have partnered with our friends from Covenant Healthcare. The intersection of North Michigan and West Genesee, the southwest corner, there's currently a pharmacy that's been shuttered for quite a long time. Covenant will be building an urgent care / pharmacy at that location. Covenant is also great stewards in the community. In that area, they're buying up real estate. There's the Bond Inn, Fuji Health Spa, G&W Heating. All that is going to be raised. They're going to clean it up. And Covenant will be building a brand spanking new Saginaw County Health Department. So one thing they're doing is, besides cleaning up that area, they want to make a nice boulevard. They want to make a nice green space. So they're really going to dress up that side of town. We've signed an MOU with Covenant to develop our new standalone building. Our current building, Covenant is taking that, and they don't have plans for it. We don't know if it's going to be offices, condos, if they're going to raise it. We're collaboration on clinical spaces, enhanced ability to work with Medical Diamond education partners, enhanced access to safety net services across the entire Saginaw population. In a proposed build to meet the needs of modern public health and a growing, developing community. So next is their Saginaw County Clerk's Office, and they've been busy. They've just had an election. Congratulations, Mr. Green and Mr. Tunney. They had so much fun, they're going to do it again on May 5th. If that wasn't enough, there's another primary and general election, August 4th and November 3rd, respectively. So our Saginaw County Early Voting Center, which is at 618 Cass Street, runs for 9 days before every election. And our clerk urges you, if you don't want to stand in line at the polls, go to the Early Voting Center and get that taken care of. Saginaw County Parks and Rec Department is extremely active in our community. Upcoming 2026, in fact, just coming up this weekend, 12th annual Outhouse Race. Our Walk with Ease mobility program. Catch Me If You Can Family Fishing Festival is in June. We have over 40 playdate programs in our mobile recreation vehicle. Movies in a park across Saginaw County. Summer Youth Baseball League at White Park. And the 5th annual Pints and Paddles. So the next slide shows you our locations of our 9 parks. Hateco Recreation Area over on Shust Road, Immerman Memorial Park on Midland Road. We've got the Ringwood Forest in St. Charles, the Veterans Memorial Park, which is on M13 just north of Zilwaukee, the Saginaw River Headwaters Recreation Area, which was the site of the former Malibu Iron Plant, Price Nature Center out on Sheridan Road, Saginaw Valley Rail Trail in St. Charles, the headwater on Van Warmer, and the headwater on Strobel Road. So the next slide shows how our attendance continues to climb at our Hateco and Immerman parks. Those figures are from Memorial Day to Labor Day. And that's a huge testament to our Parks and Rec Director, Ryan Keenan-Leckel. Brian was a Saginaw Community Foundation's Volunteer of the Year. We're happy to have him as a Saginaw County employee and department head. He does a superb job of researching both state and federal grants. He also does a nice job of examining land adjacent to our parks and alerts us about possible land acquisition to do nothing but enhance our park system. I guarantee you, if Brian had his druthers, he'd have another 9 parks. That's how he is. So the Dow Event Center, where we're at, had one heck of a year. The Saginaw Spirit continues to be our largest tenant. Comedian Nate Bargatze and his Big Dumb Eyes tour was here. And they set a single day attendance record. Over 6,600 people were here to see comedian Nate Bargatze. Mr. George Bradford, who's the CEO and owner of the Michigan Arsenal, which is an indoor arena football league team, they selected Saginaw and our venue to bring their team, which will debut in April, and there's tickets available. In March, a new display case is going to be built in the atrium. This will house all the awards that Saginaw County won during the Memorial Cup. In our Phase 3 project, new lighting and sound in the Heritage Theater, we listened to promoters, and they says, you need better sound, you need better lighting. We will bring bigger and better acts to Saginaw. We're also updating the bathrooms and fresh paint job in the theater. So now on to the 2026 budget. This pie chart represents our general fund revenue, which is $67 million. Taxes, of course, make up the largest portion, over $33 million. Grants are very important to each and every municipality. We are no exception. We're generating about $10.5 million in state grants and $7.9 million in federal grants. I'm happy to report that we are only using less than $20,000 in our general fund balance. Next slide shows our general fund expenditures, of course, equals the revenue of $67 million. The bulk of it is keeping you safe. $23 million is earmarked for our judicial system, and $13 million goes to public safety. $11 million goes for general government. Remember those 28 different departments that I referred to earlier? That's what that $11 million goes to. So my personal mantra is you cannot thank employees enough. So the commissioners, we strive to make this a goal, and we had employee engagement. The first thing I did as chairman last year we held a marksmanship contest in the basement of the sheriff's department, in the basement of the jail. There is a shooting simulator, very cool 3D shooting simulator. So I said, let's come up with a contest between departments, 3-person teams. The winning team will get a pizza party on me. And employees went crazy. They were naming their teams. A couple teams got t-shirts with their team names on it. The overall winner was environmental health from our health department. So we do an annual pancake breakfast on the front lawn, ice cream social, summer picnic on the front lawn for our employees. We have Saginaw Spirit games for our employees. You get this holiday door decorating contest. You may not think that's big. There should have been building permits involved. They were humongous. The overall winner was the sheriff's department. They did a tremendous job. And then our holiday gathering at Horizons as a way to thank our employees. So next is the inaugural Commissioner's Cup, another way where we thank our employees. We took nominations. Can't believe we've been around since 1835. We've never had an Employee of the Year. So I said, we need an Employee of the Year. We need a Department Head of the Year. So we took nominations, and I'm extremely happy. We called it the Commissioner's Cup because the actual trophy is a crystal cup with their name and the county logo etched into it. And the winners were Corinne from the Finance Department. She was the Department Head of the Year. And Kyle, he's a pre-trial jail screener, was our Employee of the Year. And they were also featured on a digital billboard right over here on I-675. Could I get a hand for those two people? So 2026 projects, we hired Walker Consultants to do a wayfinding study. Wayfinding is parking and signage around the courthouse. Yes, we know it's difficult to park around the courthouse. We're surrounded by 4 churches. They're in our vicinity, so parking is an issue. Just to show you, I'm on the wayfinding committee, and I'm at a wayfinding meeting, and I get a parking ticket from the city. I parked in front of the courthouse and I got a $30 ticket. Brenda, is there anything you can do about that ticket? Come on, it's a new day. So I already mentioned our medical examiner regional. We're trying to get that off the ground. We've got security upgrades with upgraded badge system for all our employees. And we also hired Wigding Technell to do a study in our use of space. We're bursting at the seams over at the governmental center. And finally, a master plan. We recently interviewed 4 firms to develop a Saginaw County master plan. That's something that we have not had a master planner on staff for quite some time. The master plan, it must answer a relatively but simple, complex question: where should we grow and how? We need a clear vision on growth and how to unlock our potential. So more to come on that. So wrapping up, I'd like to thank Susie Keplinger, our board coordinator, Renee Sharkey, and Jamie Seja for helping me put these slides together. The next slide, many of you don't know, probably 99% of the people in this room don't know, we have a Saginaw County flag. And this is a picture of our county flag. The flag was designed by former Chairman Eric Falk back in December of 1968. The flag model was accepted and made official, made our official flag of Saginaw County in August of 1969. But this is the cool part. 1970, January of 1970, it was adopted by the Michigan Senate and House of Representatives, thus becoming the very first county in the state of Michigan to have its own flag. So at this time, I'd like to thank you, and just to let you know, I am a huge Brenda Moore fan. Thank you.
All right, so thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. We appreciate all of the hard work and the dedication and the time that you're putting into your position. We thank all the commissioners for their work. And can we all just do me a quick favor? Can you please just stand? Everyone stand. Can you stretch your arms, stretch your legs? I want you to also think of this as an example of how we are continually, I guess we are not continuing, how we are continually growing and stretching ourselves into new places, new spaces in our county. But I want you to understand that we are growing. We are not only that, but we are strong. Not only that, but we are a great, and not only that, but we are a great community and a great region. And I want us to understand that sometimes it takes for you to just stretch out of your comfort zone and go into a new space in a new area. So not only was that for us to stretch our bodies, but also stretch our minds into thinking, how can we continue to grow as a community? So thank you. You can have a seat. Again, thank you, Chairman Taney. Now I'd like to introduce the second of today's speaker sponsors. Please welcome Executive Director of State Government and Regulatory and External Affairs for AT&T, Mr. Gavin Getz.
That was great, Jack, just so you know, that was great. Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, and I know a lot in the crowd today, so I'm pretty excited to be here, but for those who don't know me, again, my name is Gavin Getz. I not only work in government affairs for AT&T, but I am also proud to have served on the Chamber's Board of Directors for several years. In fact, I had Lisa look it up for me, and since 2000, I had been on the board for 15 years. So I'm pretty excited about that. My final term just ended here at the end of 2025. So pretty excited about that. So if you think about that for a minute, I was under Jim Bockelman, Bob Vandeventer, who's sitting right over here with us today. Also Veronica Horn, who I know is here with us today. And also now with Eugene Seals. So it's been a great experience for me to be on the board of directors for the Saginaw County Chamber, and I'm very pleased to be here today. AT&T is very pleased to help bring you the State of the City portion of today's Percolator Breakfast, which provides us a great opportunity to hear firsthand about the accomplishments and plans for our wonderful city of Saginaw. The Saginaw County Chamber is one of the best in Michigan. The work you are doing in the community development and regional economic growth and small business development is top-notch. In recent years, I've been honored to serve on the Chamber's board, including chair, and work alongside Eugene and the team to advocate for pro-business and economic policies. These Percolator Breakfasts are a great opportunity to connect Chamber members and employees with our elected and business leaders in Saginaw County to learn about important local, regional, and state and national business issues. These events are also a great way to establish relationships and create dialogue between the Chamber members and elected officials. Now, on behalf of AT&T Michigan, I'd be remiss if I didn't also highlight the work that my company is doing here to invest in and connect here in Saginaw County and the great state of Michigan. At AT&T, our core mission is to connect people to greater possibilities. It's our purpose. It's why we are focused on investing in our network from wireless to fiber to FirstNet network and to connect people in business and first responders. In fact, my friend Joe Frank, who runs our wireless store on the corner of Bay and Tittabawassee, is here with us today. So if you need anything from Joe, he's your guy. He's got a booth out front too if you want to stop and say hello. Here in Michigan, we've invested nearly $2.4 billion in our networks from 2020 to 2024, and we've also been focused on expanding access to fiber across the state. With more than 3.1 million fiber strand miles in Michigan, AT&T Fiber is now available to more than 760,000 customer locations in over 115 communities, including ones here in Saginaw County. As America's public safety communications partner, we've also been focused on expanding our enhanced FirstNet, built with AT&T to give a public safety community better access to their network. FirstNet is the only nationwide high-speed wireless communications network built with and for public safety. FirstNet is widely used by public safety officials throughout the county. Here in Michigan, we're connecting public safety agencies in nearly 920 localities across the state through FirstNet. FirstNet stands as one of the most successful public-private partnerships in modern U.S. history. And this year, Congress has a critical opportunity to protect what's been built by reauthorizing our FirstNet service. And finally, we at AT&T have been committed to addressing the digital divide through contributions, through laptop giveaways, and opening new connected learning centers across the state, including several here in Michigan. For over 147 years, AT&T has been investing in the state of Michigan and our networks. We're excited to work throughout 2026 to invest in Saginaw County and the entire state, and we look forward to connecting with all of you. And now, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the City of Saginaw Mayor, Brenda Fay Moore. Mayor Moore, let's start. Mayor Moore is a lifelong resident of the City of Saginaw. She is a proud graduate of Saginaw High School and also earned her associate's degree from Delta College. Mayor Moore understands the value of the family unit and is passionate about helping individuals receive the support and assistance they need to improve their lives. Since her 2013 election to City Council, Mayor Moore has actively engaged with Michigan Municipal League, completing all 4 ward levels: education, leadership, governance, and ambassador. She was elected to the Board of Trustees, serving as president, and has also led the Elected Official Academy and the Municipal Finance Committee. Currently, she is president of the Michigan Black Caucus of Local Elected Officials and the Michigan Association of Mayors. After serving as Mayor Pro Tem in 2018, she was elected mayor in 2020. Mayor Moore's hope is to positively impact youth and young adults through her position on City Council. As a member of Council, she has served on several influential boards and commissions and has been long involved in serving the citizens of the City of Saginaw. She serves as chair for the 911 Authority Board and is also a member of the Saginaw Planning Commission, Saginaw Future Board of Directors, and the MBS International Airport Commission. Mayor Moore developed a strong faith at a young age and currently enjoys visiting and worshiping in the wide array of denominations represented here in Saginaw. With the free time that she has, which I know isn't much, Mayor Moore enjoys serving in the community. She appreciates the outdoors and enjoys attending many summer events in the city, including Jazz on Jefferson, Light Up the City, and Friday Night Live concerts. Mayor Moore loves her home in the heart of downtown Saginaw and is proud to serve the citizens of this beautiful city. Please welcome City of Saginaw Mayor, Brenda Moore.
Good morning. Why y'all looking have made, I will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning again. I'd like to thank each of you for attending the 2026 State of the City and State of the County Address. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Gavin Gatch for such a wonderful, I was trying to figure out who he was talking about, such a wonderful introduction, and also Saginaw County Chamber of Commerce. I'm gonna follow the script this year, y'all. Before I begin, I want to take a minute to acknowledge my fellow council members. I'm excited to serve our city with this dynamic group of dedicated leaders, and I'm confident that together this team, we will continue to move Saginaw forward. I would like to take the time to thank them for supporting me and working with me. If I have any council members here, please stand to be recognized. I'd also like to recognize our city manager, Tim Morales, and his management team. You will not find a more engaging and active group of individuals. When I speak of today's success and accomplishment, it is largely due to the work and the effort that they do throughout our city. Will you please stand? One year we're going to just fill this whole auditorium up with the city of Saginaw people. Okay? I'd also like to thank the rest of the administrative staff and employees of the city for their hard work. On behalf of my council colleagues, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all of the work you do, putting us together, making us a stronger place to be. And I'm confident that we are now in a better position to move forward than we were decades ago. Saginaw is on the rise right now. Things are changing in our city, and I believe we are succeeding. I believe that we are taking the steps into the new season. I say it all the time. It's a new season, it's a new day. I even got everybody saying, even Jack. Even Jack, he hating, but he okay. I wouldn't let him hate on me. He can hate on me because I love him. So, I need you to understand that the worst damage we do to ourselves is social media sometimes, with the negative. We always want to talk about what we didn't do in Saginaw. When are we going to start talking about what we have done? When I look over what has been accomplished in 2025 with the help of my fellow colleagues, I think we did a lot of work in the city of Saginaw. Look around you. Look around you. It looks better. Down it? Y'all quiet. Down it? It is really not easy for us to recognize when changes are happening when we're in the midst of turnarounds. When you're in the midst of a turnaround, all you can focus on is that. We are making a pivot turn into our city to where we've got a lot of great things going. So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, to please stop talking about the place that you live. Stop talking about Saginaw. If you want to talk about Saginaw, lift us up, don't bring us down. Saginaw's on the rise. Please understand me when I say, I know we got challenges. Look at my hair. I have no hair this year. Last year I did have a little puffball going. This year I have no hair. Because I'm pulling it out because I really want Saginaw to be the best that it can be. And with the help of my colleagues, we're moving in the right direction. Please don't think that it's an easy out for us. This is really not. Trust me, if it was an easy out, I would be bewitched. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I would improve the crime, I would improve monies, the roads, and again, I just want to say this, I did not say I was gonna fix no roads, okay? So when y'all call me and say, what about them roads? I need you to understand, them roads take money, and I don't have no money, okay? I'm broke, okay? I promised them I was gonna stay on schedule, so let me get back to the real stuff. For those of y'all that know me, this is my 6th time doing it. I've never stayed on this schedule, never. Okay, at the heart of this progress, our financial stability in the past year of the city of Saginaw faced both challenges and opportunities. Economical ups and downs, federal government shutdown, shifting in population, evolving business landscaping, and having tested our financial resilience. Yet, by being proactive and managing our expenditures, our city manager and his financial team have been able to solidly put us in a positive financial position. Did you hear what I'm saying? We got money now. It may not be what you think it is, but for me, it's some money. It's some money for us to do some things in our city. Our Office of Management and Budget has worked with the city staff to prepare the upcoming 2026 financial report. I'm reminded once again that Saginaw is tagged by this deadly thing called the tax cap. The tax cap limits the property taxes revenue by 7.5 mils or 3.8 million dollars. You know what? Now I gotta go off the script. I know they're gonna be mad at me. But I need you to understand, it's 2026, and we're living on a 1979 budget. Do the math. Back then, I believe bread was like 49 cents. I pay almost $3 for a loaf of bread that only lasts for 2 days. We've got to educate. And the city plans to educate along with some community groups. And I do truly appreciate the support groups who have started their venture in helping us to not attack, but to go after, having the community understand what the tax cap is all about. Even in Lansing, Ken Horn, who was in the audience, who I love to death, started with me and the city manager, and we met with legislators in Lansing, trying to tell them about how if it affects us, it's going to affect y'all eventually. Well, you know, politics is politics. So now I'm coming back to Saginaw, and I need your help. We need to lift that tax cap. We need to lift it so that we can move forward. And I'm gonna continue to work. You know, I'm good at going to ask folks for money. Those people that know me, y'all know I ain't scared to ask for no money. But it's not about the money right now. It's about generations that come after me. I want my granddaughter to be able to have and be saved, just like you want your granddaughters and grandsons to be safe. And the only way we're gonna do it is if we work together and we lift that tax cap. I truly went off the script on that one. But it's okay. They tell me I'm the mayor, I get a brownie, I get a pass. In 2025, we were able to improve 8 miles of road. Saginaw is really doing some things that you just don't even recognize, including the major reconstruction along portions of Hess Avenue, Cass Street, and Wheeler Street, as well as the resurfacing area of South Mason, Mackinac Court, Court Street, and Harrison Street. We also completed the renovation on the Court Street Bridge. In Michigan, the road funding comes from the state through gas taxes and registration. Let me say that again. It don't come from City Hall. It comes from registering your car. So all of y'all that's out there illegal, go register your car. And it comes from gas taxes. Y'all laughing, but y'all know I used to be one of them ones that would do that. I'm gonna tell the truth. I used to be one. But then I grew up. And I stopped and I became a legal citizen. Okay? Okay. Through the increasing of funds and the results of good old-fashioned hard work by our city employees, I am pleased to report that our PASER rating, which is the industrial standard for measuring conditions of the road, has improved. Let me just say this, because they got me doing all these words that y'all don't understand, and I know I don't either. But the PASER system is a system that was developed to tell us how many mile roads and how it works. So, we're saying to you, through the city of Saginaw, we are getting better. No, the roads are not what you want them to be. Trust me, I live in the hood, and I got potholes. Just put shocks on my car. So I understand when people say, well, the roads is bad, you fix the damn roads. I never told you I was gonna fix no roads. I don't have no money, and the city doesn't either, but I'm taking money from people. If you give me some money, I'm gonna take it. So my elected, my little fellas over in that corner, y'all know I'm looking at y'all to go back to Washington and Lansing to get us some money so that we can fix our roads. Am I right or wrong? We're not asking for much. We're not asking for much. All right, Rachel, I'm getting back on track. I'm proud of Saginaw. I'm proud to say that we have the finest water there is in the United States. When I go to Flint, y'all know I take a bottle of water with me. That's not funny. That's not funny. But I do, and I tell their mayor that Saginaw got heart. See, we got heart. That's what I love about my hometown. We got heart. We got love for one another. And if we don't have it, we done faked it so long, we believe it ourselves, y'all. We believe we really love each other. Okay, so we actually have the best water, I say, in the United States. We did 6.1 billion of gallons. We tested these gallons of water, and we did thousands and thousands of quality testing to assure the drinking water was safe for you. Nobody not sick. Y'all not sick, are you? That water on the table is from the tap. It's not from a machine, it's from the tap. So that means we got good water. Would you agree? Y'all see here looking at me, why y'all looking at me like this? Now, if you've been down Washington or wherever, I don't know, you probably said the same thing I did with that water towel. What is this ugly thing? It's not ugly anymore, now it's pretty. It is pretty. It is a pretty tanker that has really did a big improvement for us. This new water tower will greatly increase the reliability of the city overall standing. In other words, we're gonna have 3 to 6 hours of backup. If our water shuts down, we got 3 to 6 more hours to get it back right. Let me give you a little facts about this water tower that's towering over the city of Saginaw. It's 160 feet tall. It holds 3 million gallons of water. and it weighs 24 million pounds, ranking as one of the largest water tower storage tanks in the United States. We thank you for the hand. 5 years, well, you might as well say 6 now. 6 years ago, I stood up here and I said, it's a new season, it's a new day. Fresh anointing is coming our way. It is the season of power and prosperity. It's a new season. And look at Saginaw. There will be a ribbon cutting ceremony later on in the spring. And when we do the ribbon cutting ceremony, it will then put the water tower into service. You know, I have to ask them what they be meaning when they tell me. It means that the water tower will start running its course and doing what it's supposed to do. Okay? We're making changes in every area of our operation and that have a big impact throughout the city of Saginaw. In the past year, our HR department partnered with the Public Works Department and several local contractors to host a job fair to inform the community of employment opportunities that are available in Saginaw. We had hundreds of applicants attending this job fair, along with 200 students from Saginaw Career Complex. This was an exciting opportunity to share what was available with our youth in the workforce to the residents of this city. Throughout 2025, the HR department worked closely with Saginaw Public School to attend their first annual college and career day, career affairs at Saginaw United to expose our students to the opportunities that are available at home. We're trying to keep our kids at home. We don't want them to go away. I know that some are gonna go, but as many as we can keep, we want them to understand there's no place like home. We want to be like the Wiz, click our heels 3 times. There's no place like home. I don't think I got a granddaughter graduating, and I tell her all the time, if you go away, I can't love on you. And she just laughs. But you could come where I'm at and live with me. No, I'm not going to go to no college campus. So we are really trying to keep our young people at home. I applaud our HR department for all of the efforts that they've been doing in the past year to help educate our youth and to help them understand Saginaw is really not a bad place to live. So with continuing education and being in the community, I think we might harvest or keep some of our children. Also strengthening their presence in the community is the fire department. You know what? We got the best fire department, and don't nobody go to Haiti in the state. Our fire department, it is the leader in firefighter training. We also have a program that we do with Delta College. There are 9 enrollees right now. And what it does is it provides a state certification for high school graduates, so that when they actually complete school, they can go right into a job. Ain't that good? I think that's good. Now, Jack wanted me to go after him, and y'all still ain't acting right. You're supposed to be clapping. Saginaw is on the move. I mean, let's look around. Let's be honest. Okay? In the last 4 years, this program that is sponsored through Delta College and Saginaw Intermediate School District, in the last 4 years, 23 students have went through this program as firefighters, helping to boost the local workforce and address the firefighter shortage. Throughout us doing what we did, the young people might not even know. I was at a meeting on Monday, and it was so funny. We have an individual who is a graduate, works 10 hours. 10 hours, y'all hear me, 10 hours, and the kid made $44,000 and he only 18 years old. The young people that we were working with heard that, and all they could think of was money, 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 money. And they said, 10 hours? I said, girl, 10 hours, I'll go work there. Where you sign up at? So, we are doing things to help educate the community. Let us not forget about the renovation of our old historical building, City Hall. It's gonna be pretty, y'all. The project includes installing a new HVAC system. Yes, Jack, we're getting an HVAC system too. Only we're getting one soon. And we are looking at landscaping, sidewalking, improving and upgrading our office and conference rooms. And believe it or not, we're actually fixing that raggedy elevator that when you go up, it goes it won't be no more. When they get done, it'll be just going up and be a safe journey for us coming down. Do that. You know what? I should have been a comedian. Throughout the past 2 years, the city has focused on, in the past year, some of the city employees have moved once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, but we never waived service. Our offices will remain open to help anybody that needed help throughout this community. I'd like to thank all of the staff for kicking in, even when you got kicked out of your office. I'd like to thank you for thinking of our residents and putting them first. That, to me, says a lot about your character, and it says a lot about our city manager, who I cannot talk enough about. I know that at the end of this journey, the new historical City Hall is gonna be beautiful. If you haven't been in there, go in there. I can even go in the basement now. I used to be scared to go in the basement because it was so dreary. But if you go down there now, it is really gorgeous. So if you get a minute, come out there and do like I do. Just walk through the building. In the wintertime, I did sit out front because I thought that was sort of cute. Sit out front in the cold and look at the building. The building was beautiful. The only thing missing was you guys. We could have been caroling. Who knows? Okay. Our parks are also the heart of our neighborhoods, places where friendship begins and family connect, and memories were made. In 2025, we began to update our parks and recreation plan, which serves as a roadmap to guiding the city discussion making for our city parks. We know our resources are limited. Our parks to our parks, and our goal is to focus on matters that really affect or that our citizens want us to work on. Throughout the summer of 2025, we took a huge step back to strengthen what the community wants. We developed a play day event. 5 events were held from June to August, teaching our youth basic track and field, tennis, baseball, and even skateboard. And I want y'all to know, I went to the skate park, and that young man said, "Come on, Mary, you can skate." I told him, "You got to be crazy." Anything I break now does not repair itself. You understand what I'm saying? And who's not gonna be walking around here limping? Is your girl. Is your girl. Let me limp because my shoes is too tight. But don't let me limp because I done messed around and fell on the skateboard. These events that we had, we like to thank all of our sponsors for their generous donation. With every activity that our babies did and our young people did this year, you got, if you played tennis, you got a tennis racket. You did skateboard, believe it or not, you actually got a skateboard. But whatever activity they went to, they walked away with equipment. I think that should be commended. last 2 weeks I've been trying to duck a cold, and now all of a sudden it just comes down. Okay. More important, it gives family a chance to connect with one another and with the community around it. I don't know, I mean, I was nosy one Saturday and they were actually doing stuff, and I actually went, and it was just exciting to see how the young people were interacting with each other and having fun. And the one thing that I like about kids is kids don't look at color. You ever notice that? You play with me, I play with you. You my friend, you my friend. And the good part was that they teach children about playing together like they knew each other from way back when. And when somebody asked them, do you want something to eat? The one little boy told the little girl, hey, it's enough for you too. Come on, come on. I'm looking at him, Rich. Come on, come on. I said, now he looked like my brother, telling me to come over get in trouble. But it really was a dynamic thing to see. I want to thank the neighborhood services team, along with Saginaw County Parks and Recreation. Brian, I can't say enough. You know, me and you fight sometimes because you took my money. Because you know the Parks and Recreation used to be part of the city. And so we got this rivalry thing going on, but we also buried it. Because at the end of the day, Saginaw can't move without Saginaw County, and Saginaw County can't move without the city of Saginaw. So we might as well get ready, because that's the truth. But I'd like to thank them as well as Be Well Saginaw and the promoting of the activity of the community, making this vision a reality. Yes, believe it or not, they've already started working on 226. On this Saturday, please be there, because I'll be there. We're doing Owl House race at 1 o'clock at Hoyt Park. If you've never been to the Owl House race, you need to come, because it is so much fun. Watching people in Owl House, for real, a real Owl House, being pushed, not just over snow, because mainly they was pushed over the mud, and they was falling in it like pigs. That was not a good time. But it's going to be cold enough that we're going to have some snow, so please come. I assure you that our safety is still a top priority for us. It really is. 11% reduction in the serious Part 1 crimes, 43 reductions in homicide. This is only made reality by our partnerships, who are Michigan State Police, Saginaw County Sheriff Department, Department of Correction, and Saginaw County Prosecutor's Office. This year, our police department achieved accreditation through the Michigan Association of Chief of Police. You know what? We pretty good in Saginaw. We got the accreditation. Chief of Police, come on, Township, I need y'all to come up. Now come on with us. Come on, I need y'all to come on. The county, I need you to come on and come up with us, because this is an accreditation that's required the police department to complete 130 standards of best practice established by the Michigan Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission. This solidifies that our department voluntarily committed the personal excellence. They didn't have to join this. They decided to do that on a volunteer basis, because that's how we make Saginaw better. I guarantee you that if we trust our police department, our community will become much, much stronger. We are a strong community, and it is clear to see we are experiencing growth in our city. Would you believe me? What do you think? We are growing. Saginaw is growing. We're creating positive environments, investors, entrepreneurship, and businesses for future economic growth. And I am thrilled to see the changes that are taking place in our city. Our developing partner, Saginaw Future, had 15 projects in the city of Saginaw that resulted in 248 creative jobs and retained with a total investment of $52.5 million. There were projects that led more than 390,000 square feet of construction and renovation. I'm trying to get through this, y'all. Okay, most of the renovation was done on the downtown area and in the old town, Saginaw. These results show that we are focusing on enhancing residential opportunities, commercial opportunities, and healthcare services, and foster a vital urban core. We also continue to work on manufacturing, which was led by company Menard. Menard invested more than $21 million last year in Saginaw. That's a lot to shout about. That's a lot to shout about. One of the most exciting projects that we have going on in the city of Saginaw, y'all know it's my baby, the medical diamond. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity for the city of Saginaw. I'm so excited that CMU entrusted us with this project. That says a lot about us. I tell people all the time, we're little, we're a small city, but we got heart. Saginaw got a lot of heart. I don't care if it's Saginaw County, we got a lot of heart. And for that, CMU announced that they're relocating all 4 years of their College of Medicine to the city. And what they say, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Saginaw is on the move. I said this 3 months ago to my family. No matter what y'all think, yes, I might be a dreamer, but sometimes it takes a dreamer to make reality come to life. It takes a dreamer, let me say it again. It takes a dreamer to make reality come to life. Then they say in church, ain't that good, God? That's good. Because sometimes, even with this medical diamond was not just decided 2 days ago. For those that have been working on this, they've been working on this project for over 20-something years, trying to get it here. And now look at us. We've arrived. We have arrived. It is important that, to me, it is so important that Central Michigan entrusted us enough to give us the opportunity to shine. What does that do? After this development is all over with, it'll be 3 blocks down in the downtown area, alongside Washington Avenue. We are fortunate to have the healthcare providers such as Covenant Healthcare, My Michigan Health, Great Lakes Bay, who are the leaders in the healthcare industry as part of Medical Diamond. The Medical Diamond is going to be the state-of-the-art medical educational, transforming our region, healthcare delivery service through partnerships and regional hospital and health systems. The environment of CMU College of Medicine will not only provide high-quality teaching, but also high-quality care through the Great Lakes Bay region. This medical diamond is a huge transformation piece in our downtown corridor, a huge. It is going to be a walkable, vibrant, healthy campus when completed. It will bring private investors to the downtown area to help move Saginaw forward. Can you dream with me? Can you dream of how you want our city to look? Keyword, dream with me. How many dreamers do I have? Put your hands up. What the rest of y'all do? You don't dream. Not trying to be funny, but see, I'm a dreamer. I like dreaming. Because see, when you dream, the possibilities are unlimited. Yeah, possibilities are unlimited. So that's okay, I might get blessed. Y'all might get blessed to see me one more time up here. And then we gonna all dream together. Because that's what this is all about. We value our partners in each of these organizations, and we look forward to opening up this new chapter in the city of Saginaw. I think it's gonna be a huge improvement. Then we messed around and we're doing the medical timing. During our strategic plan we had on January 23rd, the whole plan was rolled out. If you missed it, please go on our webpage. I'm gonna ask you again. Please go on our webpage. Please go on our webpage and review. All of the presentations were there. All of them were there. And it was so exciting. It was a glorious day. We even had MDOT there. So you know we must be somebody. We had MDOT in the room, come on. At our workshop, we had the health department, Saginaw Valley State University, Great Lakes Bay, and we had CMU Medical College, we had Covenant, and we had the Michigan Department of Transportation. A lot of important people were in that room. So if you did not have an opportunity to come to our strategic plan, please go on our webpage and look it up. I guarantee you it's gonna be fun. Look it up. And to all our investors who invested in our city and who really believed in the dream and the vision that we have for our city, I wanna thank you. On behalf of my colleagues, we wanna thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to look at us and to see how much Saginaw is really worth. Saginaw is worth a whole lot when you add it all up. This is the season of power and prosperity. But I believe the true definition of prosperity is the ability to use the power that you've been given to help others. I'll try that again. I believe it's all about helping each other. The Bible says, am I my brother's keeper? And the word is, yes, I am. I'm responsible for you, and you're responsible for me. So if we work together, can we make this a much better place to live, work, and play? When we fight one another, we make it bad for each other. Oh, I rhymed on that one. That was so cute. I rhymed on that one. Okay. Now let's talk about the piece of the nitty-gritty that I'm sure you all wanted to know about, and that's the ARPA fund. That is the ARPA fund. Okay. In 2021, $52 million was allocated for the American Relief Funds were allocated in the city of Saginaw. It was a crucial and pivotal time. I said at many council meetings, this is a blessing, but it's also a curse. Because you know, money breeds greed, greed brings anger, and sometimes we mess up. We don't mean to, but we do. But these are some of the things that we did. With the ARPA funds, we actually strategically invested money in areas that we thought were going to improve our city. City Council allocated more than $10 million in the ARPA funds for the youth and workforce development. With these funds, 26 organizations were able to adjust their current operation and have a more impactful program for our residents. This past summer, we held a special citywide meeting, and they actually got a chance to demonstrate what they've been doing with the money that they received. It is amazing. If you ride through our city, we've got a lot of new things that are going on right now. The city looks different to me. I loved it this winter. I literally sat in the cold, that's how crazy I am, at the Morley building and just looked at how Saginaw was lighting up down that Washington corridor. Sometimes we've got to just step out of our comfort zone and begin to pay attention to things that are going on. These ARPA dollars have made an impact in our city, along with a much needed capital improvement and organizational expanding. We actually made a difference, I feel. Thank you. No, I ain't crying. Not yet. Wait till I get to the end, then I'm really gonna cry and run off the stage. The ARPA dollars were allocated in different areas. One of the areas that I'm really, really proud of is the Community Food Club. Once this is completed, this nonprofit grocery store will offer our residents selective services and convenience in quality grocery stores. In addition to the Great Lakes-based support of comprehensive growth, we're going to also have a behavioral health clinic in the downtown area with an on-site pharmacist. What does that mean? There's going to be help available. It's available now, but sometimes you got to bring it to where people are. And Great Lakes Bay is bringing it to where we are. We're coming downtown. The one program that I think that was really, really great was our rehab program, our home improvement grant. I'm excited about that program because we helped 800 families with either windows, furnaces, or roofs. We're still getting calls right now, and I'm gonna try my best to find some money, because that is a good program. We helped a lot of individuals, especially, you know how we used to keep them space heaters on to heat our house? I could be at the grocery store and people would come up and say, "Thank you so much for my furnace. I stayed warm this winter." That's a blessing, to stay warm in the midst of the cold. You don't miss it until it's gone. But that is one of our programs that I really, really liked. And when we complete all of this, our cemeteries, you know, I fight with the city manager every year about cemeteries. I tell him every year, we got this money, why can't we spend it? And he tell me, you can't spend it, Brenda. We got to leave the money there. So I'm like, now he's shamed now because I'm telling on him. But I was like, no, we need to do some work in our cemeteries. But we have done work. You know, we fixed the drainage system. Ojibwe, I hear a lot about Ojibwe. Let me assure you, Ojibwe will probably be reopened, but before it gets open, don't we need to fix it? I'm gonna say it again. Don't we need to fix it? I think so. And not only do we need to fix it, we need to actually be accountable for our actions. And if you think that it's the city's job, you're wrong. It's all of our job. This is our city. And we need to treat it accordingly. We don't need nobody coming in from the outside telling us how to make our city better. We need to learn how to do it ourselves. I need you to understand, all right, Rachel, I hope I'm on point with you now, that when you talk about the ARPA funds, we only got 10 months left. We only got 10 months left. Out of 52 million, we spent 45 million. And trust me, if it seems like we not gonna be able to spend that money, anybody that knows me know I don't get no money back. And any money that gets pulled back is gonna be used for parks and recreation and for those roofs and furnaces. Those are projects that affect everybody. Whether you won't believe it or not, they affect everybody. So, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. By December the 31st, 2026, this money will be spent. And if the good Lord's willing, we won't be giving back a penny. Not one penny. We are now at 85% of the total budget of expenditures. That's good to me. That's good. When I look around the city, I see great improvement. Great improvement. Arson enrichment. Some of our programs have expanded in their educational base, and they even got some roofs, and they did some improvement infrastructure stuff. We're gonna get a brand new city hall. The money was a blessing. But learning how to spend it was the curse, because we didn't know. And I need for everybody to understand, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, we may have made some mistakes in this journey with these ARPA dollars, but we never had that kind of money before. So we're human. The next time we get it, because it will be a next time, trust me. The next time we're allocated money like that, watch how we grow. Watch how we grow. So now, I'm almost done with this now, so I can do Brenda now. I'm done with this. I know that I gave you a lot to digest. I truly did. But I need you to understand, it is a new season in my life. It's a new day. The anointing is on our city, and the only way that we're going to grow is if we believe in one another. So I'm asking you again to stop complaining about what we don't do. Find a niche that you're good at and get busy. My council people, I tell them all the time, find something constructive to work on. If you find something constructive to work on, it always works itself out. Am I right or wrong? So I need you to understand, I love my city. I love where I come from. And I love the hood. And I also love you. So please, when you leave this place today, put on your thinking caps. Let's dream. Let's dream of a brighter future, a bigger Saginaw. Because we moving. We doing some things that I probably never thought. Nobody could ever told me I was going to be no mayor. As bad as I was. For those that know me, don't you say nothing. Like the Michael Balls, don't you say nothing. But those people that know me know. Like the song say, you come a long way, baby. So on behalf of my family, my colleagues, I want to tell you that I love you, God bless you, and thank you for keeping Saginaw first.
Thank you, Mayor Moore. We appreciate your words. In fact, let's give Mayor Moore and Chairman Taney one more round of applause. We'd like to thank also today's speaker sponsors, AT&T and Spence Brothers, as well as today's Chamber Ambassador team for helping with registration this morning. The Saginaw County Chamber Board of Directors believes that the business community has an obligation to advocate for the issues that enhance community growth, economic prosperity, and strong quality of life. And our elected officials and public administrators need ideas, leadership, and information available from these business communities to make informed decisions. Cooperation is vital, and the Chamber is a conduit for that collaboration. We are committed to building those partnerships and leading the solutions, and your participation is important for that to succeed. Thank you for coming this morning, and please remember that next month's breakfast will be back at the Horizons on March 5th, and until that time, please enjoy your day. This meeting is adjourned.